Hello, everyone. I hope you had a great week. And we are on day number 5 of our 12 days of crafting Advent calendar. So, are you ready? And also, just to remind everyone, we have what's left of today and 4 more days of the paper pumpkin sale, the subscription sale. So if you're interested, go on over and sign up for a subscription. 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months are on sale. So up to $80 off of the paper pumpkin if you're interested. So, but today we're going to focus on our day number 5 of our 12 days of crafting Advent calendar project. So let me share my screen and we will get right in. All right. So if you remember, here is day 1, day number 2, day number 3 was these little gems, and day 4 was these little tags with a lot more. So let's see what happens with day number 5. That's those right up there. Here's our box. Number 1 was dies. Number 2 is paper. Number 3 was our little gems. Number 4 is this pack of ephemera labels. Here's 5. It's a big one. Come on, don't rip. Oh, ooh, ooh, stencils. Ooh. All right, let's move all this in play. Close. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's do our card base first while the ideas are churning. No cut. We score at 4 1/4. Now cut at 5 1/2. Those are ready. Oh, here's some basic white that's not thick. Let's cut us a card front. So 5 1/4, 5 1/4. Move some of these things out of my way. Four. Go ahead and cut 2. All right, let's look at these. A little blending brush to play with. Let's see. Looks like branches, leaves. Okay. Oh, and they have numbers on them. See the number? Maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let's just play. Let's do we want to do shades of blue? I'm going to put it. All right, let's get some wall safe tape. Hold our little guy in place. And then do shades of pink. Let me go get the blending brushes. I need a green. And a yellow. Aha, this should be fun. All right, pink. Let's start with, let's see. That's the insides, that's leaves, and that's more detailed. Okay. Let's start with, let's do strawberry slush. That's a pretty color. I'm starting off like here or over here, not directly on the design itself, and then just kind of pulling the color in. And I can see that these are flowers for sure, but I'm not sure what this is, so we'll see. Do that there. Line it up with my grid lines. I'm gonna go pink again. Being really careful not to go over here. It looks like I did. I'm gonna have to cut that. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Ooh. And um let's do garden green. Okay. There. Shift it a little bit. Gonna wind up with a green finger. Hang on. Yeah. Already making adjustments to my mask, aren't I? All right, go in that little bitty hole right there. Probably why we got this little bitty guy. I can use that and push that one harder. Let's do that. Okay. More tape. And darling duckling. Thank you for whoever's watching. All right, you ready for the reveal? Oh, that's so pretty. I'm glad I taped those off so we could have, that's pretty. Okay. So these two don't need washed. And I think I'm going to do a purple. And then we'll cut this one again because we're going to have to. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Okay, let's do our next one. Put it up here a little bit higher so you can see it better. Tape the paper down. And go get a purple. And let's do, I'm gonna do Gorgeous Grape or Highland Heather. Let's do Gorgeous Grape. Where's number one? Right here. Started to say, I'm just going to try to hold it, but no. I am going to wipe it off. It needs a little more water on it. All right, that should be good enough. Let's wipe the majority of this one off. That'll be good. All right. So we did strawberry slush on the first one. We're going to do gorgeous grape on this one. Hi, everybody. This is day number 5 of the 12 days of crafting advent calendar. And this was our prize. So let's blend it up. Starting like when I blob it down, I dab it on the plastic where there's no little cutouts, and then I can drag more in as I need it. When I finish this, I will take it in and rinse these templates off. All right, that's about as dark as we're going to go with that one. Number 2. Oops. On the plastic because it makes a nasty mark like that. So then I just pull it in. And then you can bring some of that over into the other ones as well. I'm glad I waited to do this to the 1st of December because I've forgotten, like everybody else has already opened theirs and showed it to everybody. So I forgot what's in there. And I think that's the fun part of it. All right. Next one. 3 is greens. And I'm going to stick with the old the garden green. Lob it there and then pull it into the openings. And make it as light or as dark as you want it. All right. The important thing is making sure you have your numbers in the same spot and you're getting it lined up. I'm using the grid lines on the glass mat to tell me where I've had it before. Oh, I shifted it. Hang on. All right, I'm going to cover up those again. So I'm basically making 5. All right, ready? Let's go. Get in there, little one. There, we got it. Obviously, the slits are a little harder to get the bristles down. I should have used a smaller head on the blending brush. Thank you for watching. Thanks for coming tonight. I know it's kind of late, but did work this morning, had a couple errands to run, did a card class, came home, ate some dinner, sat on the couch with hubby for a little while, and he went off to bed, and now I'm out here. All right, now we're ready for our darling duckling. Guys, top. Let's peel these off. Try not to smear it too much in the green because it'll pull some of that in there. All right. You ready? Let's see what it looks like. Da-dun, da-da. And, ooh, I love it. Tell me in the comments which one's your favorite, the purples or the pinks. Let me bring the pinks back over. Now I want to sit here and do a lot of them in blues and different shades of pink. Oh, I just want to play. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's trim it a little bit because we're here to make a card, not sit here and just go ooh and ah, right? Make sure these are closed good. And garden green and gorgeous grape. All right, you can sit back up there when I need you again. Sit over here for a few minutes. Okay, we're gonna trim about where I had that, and then we'll keep on going. All right. So that makes it almost a 4x4 square. Almost. Oh, that's crooked. That's a dog's hind leg. See if we can straighten that up a little bit. There we go. It's amazing how you can get something crooked when you're using a paper trimmer, but it's possible. Hey, we use strawberry slush and gorgeous grape. Just a minute. Those were about 4x4 square, almost, give or take. So we're gonna make us some square, like 4 1/4. I think that'll work. We'll see. Might be too big for our, might be too big. Nope, it will work. It'll work. I'm gonna cut this at 4 1/4 because that's exactly in half. All righty. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Isn't that pretty? It's gonna work. Becky likes the purple one. Me too. Well, this would be pretty with Lost Lagoon too, or Petunia Pop. See, all the colors are wanting to be played with tonight. All right, let's fold this. Add a sentiment to both of them. We'll grab some out of our little sentiment bag over there. Y'all, I forgot to tell you I was Brenda, but obviously if you're on my channel, you know who I am. I'm so sorry. I need to start remembering to do that. Yes, sometimes I talk about myself in the third person. I'm going to give it about the same amount from the top and bottom. These are definitely wing it cards. Because I know what's behind that door the same time you know what's behind that door. All right, let's pop some sentiments on there. Where's our little bag of sentiments? Hiding under the other stuff. Let's use little ones because I don't want to cover up any of that design. Not that one. Not this one's little. Granted, it's all gold. Big, big. I want squares or rectangles. Could use the different color white. You know, let's just find a little thing to stamp on the. Where's my stamp set? We could do, does it have to have a sentiment? Do we need to stamp? do thinking of you right here in the corner. That's what I'm going to do. None of this. I think it will detract. Back in the baggie you go. Come on, you fit in there. I know you do. All right, gorgeous, great. Actually, let's use strawberry slush first. Should have stamped before. Perfect. Perfect. I stamped in the strawberry slush first because Gorgeous Grape is darker and it won't contaminate it. Too bad. Nice. All right. Now let's throw some of that pretty bling around on it. Since these guys look a little green, let's put it in the center of the. And let's do one right there. Haven't got these in a little container yet. I spy me a little container though. I think it's got push pins in it though. Big one. And that one's done. You got to turn over. You did. Yay. Right there. Nice. What do you think? You like those? I think I'm in love. All right. Thank you for watching tonight. Come back tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time. I will try to do it in the morning before I run out and start doing some errands and a 3-year-old's birthday party. That will be fun. All right, let me stop sharing. All right. Thank you for watching tonight or whatever time you're watching. Feel free to let me know where you're from when you're watching the replay. I hope you have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend. I'm going to try to do Saturday and Sunday in the morning. So I'm not sure exactly what time, but I'm going to try to do it earlier. So you'll have all day to enjoy it. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.